Hello again to this run of Cima Permadeath Challenge in Importuner Challenge, where last time, having become the Leisurely Colonel, we just had a couple of guys to beat in order to challenge Bloodhound. So in changing stage, we have Fat Nastic Phoenix. I don't know if that's a misspelling or if it's just a joke because it's fat. And just one guy and the team leader of Speed Planet. And you'll notice that while we were away, the Cima kind of went into a little changes, a little evolution. So we split, whatever. Slapped down some junction produce kit, just a bit of stands, some fat wheels, a nice little paint job with some shadow stickers. I like it. You know, since we're apparently going on for a little while, might as well make the car look good. So we'll go to night and we'll go to Shiodome PA, because that's where we have a team leader to defeat. And you have a little bit of initial D in the background, if that's something you care about. Alright. There we go, Fat Nastic Phoenix, and then only Wolf, which we can't race still, I bet. So for our first race, we'll take an entire team down, and then we'll just have 2 races left. Probably a couple Wanderers still. Well, only Wolf is one. I don't know if there's any more. It doesn't matter. It's good to be back. I've been playing a lot of Night Runners lately, so I might need a little second getting used to the controls again. The physics. Oh yeah, and the controls. Blasted nitrous for no reason. Instead of shifting, I really should normalize my controls over different games, because I keep getting confused. Ooh, that's a tight gap. And I'll make it. Alright. Doing good. Leaving that S15 in the dust. Now while we're away, you know, I did a bunch of upgrades up off screen. I did them before I turned off the game last time, so I don't remember exactly what I did. I did all the visual stuff, of course. So a bit of aero, bit of interior stuff, you know, I did the gauges. I kind of just went around, grabbed what I needed. I knew I was going to challenge bosses this time around, so just grab whatever. And whatever was significant, at least. Alright. It's almost time. Wait. Almost did the wrong thing. Nobody would have been much of a problem. Taking a little while. Again, playing on the computer made me forget about load times. Oh! Well, guess we're racing Bloodhound right now and not finishing off with the other opponents then. Fair enough. I always found this car to be like kind of a goofy setup, as the bosses usually are in this game. But with time, I'm kind of growing, like it's kind of growing on me. It's got a whole Halloween vibe to it. Just the fattest wang known to man. Oh, I'm just kidding it. Don't mind if I do. Oh, let's see how you stack up, Bloodhound. Alright, I'm not losing him. He's still there. But I got a fresh car, which doesn't help him. I just, it's the optimal way to do this. Is just get the boss to challenge you right out of the PA. I don't even see him anymore. Well, your car's still fresh. You got a full tank of NOS. Well, and we got our first achievement. Bloodhound. Back to, I guess, yeah. I mean, it wasn't much. Wasn't that scary. And Shibuya Route 3 is open, I guess. And should I get this moving, or? I just love the cutscenes, man. It's so good. Just a little treat. Next stage. Alright, that's enough of that. Still leisurely colonel, 2 wins, 100%, 47 races, 1. Almost halfway to be able to race Lonely Wolf. Engine level 3, brake level 3, Shibuya free, everything free. Well, since we got like 3 milli, it's just not even messing around, man. I'm just getting it. Just grab everything. Fuck it. Well, we can't. That's fine. I mean, we're about to race the bosses. That's big money. Got the clutch. Now let us see. Brakes expensive. I don't really need them. I got a diff for handling. With reduction. Should we upgrade the tires? I think we're good for now. Should we challenge Shibuya? I think we should clean out C1 first. We did night, so wait, let's go to the rival list, see. Midnight. Yeah. So Phase X just almost done, hanging around the C1, and Max Racing we gotta do it on the C1, and the rest still at the PA. Yeah, we'll challenge. Kyobashi. If we do. If we go from Ginza. This is off. Should give us enough time from defeating the guys we still have left. I have a handful, and we might be able to just loop back to the PA. I don't know, it's just a strat. Really depends on how long it takes me to defeat a few guys hanging out. And as we've noticed, actually, we don't need to defeat every single opponent for the boss to show up for some reason. So Midnight Cinderella might actually just show up. Worrisome. I actually didn't think this through, did I? Just mincing Bloodhound and all the new shiny upgrades have just shot up my confidence level. Like, we might actually be able to do this, and I'm forgetting that this is a permadeath and about every single mistake. It's just gonna get me. Yeah, but this is still the Cima, it's not an OP car by any stretch of the imagination. But I'm not gonna lie, it's doing pretty good. I didn't really pay attention to the power figure, but like, we must be at around 400 now. Yeah, we got the boss. The team leader. That's 15. But like, do you know how long it takes you to get the goddamn RX-8 to 400 horse? And it's still NA. Turbo car gets up easier on the power, but now where is that guy? Still beside me, leaving me in the dust somewhat. Better run out the corner than him. Salting the uphill section. I got the torque though. We have a max racing guy that we're passing. And I think the opponent in front of us just got off Route 3. Which is a thing that happens. And they gotta loop around the C1 to get back to their route. Yeah, I don't think there's an RX-8 in the roster for us on the C1. But that's where the problem starts to happen, where you have a... Oh, my Night Terminal is here. But as I was saying, like, you have diverging paths, and some opponents are hard-coded to stay on one path and not leave it. So if you take the wrong turn, even if you're far ahead of them, they're gonna follow you, and you're gonna get a draw, and that's gonna be fucking annoying. Midnight Cinderella. I managed to start the race against her away from the long straight, which is good. Man, she's going. I'm glad I got upgrades before racing her, because she's quick. And after this race, we're gonna get kicked back to the garage anyway, so... I'm gonna use some of my nitrous. There's no point saving it now. Yep. Got the pass done. And she's looking for a way past again. Alright, this section I always get wrong. I'm gonna pay attention. Traffic car is in the way. The lane I wanted to take. We got a little bit of her HP down. It's not going too bad. Just need to survive a tremendous power. she's back on me. I did make a mistake, though. But yeah, Midnight Cinderella is a lot scarier than Bloodhound, clearly. Alright. I was thinking about just hitting the NOS through here. Just to get away, but I don't think I need it. I'd rather save it. Guess I make a stupid mistake, but I think we might have it after these S's right now. And we got it. Midnight Cinderella, done. And back to Patient Professor. That's our name. Wonder if that's because we're driving like a car, geometry, or a history teacher would drive. They're telling us about king speed. So Midnight Cinderella turns out to be actually like kinda nice. Suspension level 3, it's interesting. And we have a bunch of money. Like, I don't think at this point it's worth saving and waiting until you unlock shit. We have 393 horsepower. Let's get the big... the nitrous, of course. Still gotta pick and choose. Like, it's not really worth waiting around. When you buy a bunch of cars, maybe, but not in this thing. Kyobashi PA, we have a couple of... Still want a pony on the C1. C1. Everyone is C1. So on Daybreak, we will have to basically do a couple of laps, I think. We don't Kyobashi, so we'll stick to the outside. Yeah, 2 bosses down. If I had planned this a little bit better, could have probably knocked a couple of guys from the Daybreak. And then could have just like done a rapid fire boss rush, pretty much. Oh, that's too bad. Because I don't know if we're gonna be able to race Platinum Prince this episode. I mean, if I drag it out, probably, but... I'm starting to, like... I've noticed that the episodes are starting to get longer and longer as I get more and more comfortable. Just don't want every episode to be, like, feature length for no reason. Take it easy. Still got a downshift. It's already nearly 20 minutes of an episode. Actually, I should have just ended it after, like, Midnight Cinderella. Like, have a short-ass episode just to throw people off. Be like, oh, that's weirdly short of an episode. I guess something must have happened. And then it's just fine. Yeah, but being cocky like that, just probably just asking for karma to bite me back in the ass. So I guess let's not. Well, I was wondering if I could take that corner like full send, but not yet. Maybe not even ever. Oh, FD. Nice. So that FD gets the jump, but like pretty evenly matched after that. Slowly walking me, but you know. I really don't think brake upgrades are that required in this game. And sometimes it's good when you're doing 200 miles an hour and you need to brake hard for a corner, but it's like when the stock brakes just instantly lock up pretty much. So it doesn't really matter. But even on the stock brakes in a heavy ass car, you can outbrake pretty much any opponent, so I don't know if it's worth messing with. I guess you can unlock like tuning options. You can adjust the brakes so you can control corners better. Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna do something dumb, which is after right this corner, we have an opponent in a somewhat fast car, an FD, and I'm gonna challenge him here. Now, back when I did my no loss run in the not the FD, the RX-8, I would not do this. I would never start a race at this part of C1. Suicidal. I feel like I'm repeating myself. Why is that FD so slow? My man forgot to shunt the speed limiter. And speaking of speed limiter, I'm tickling the top of 5th right now. I think I need more gearing. Just pumped a lot of upgrades into this thing. Alright. Who are you? Friend ZX, that's outside garden. It's part of a Family Matters. So we'll challenge him. Kinda don't want to waste my time running against Route 3 guys. I mean, it'll like give me a leg up for later, but if we get to later, that's a risky move. It's that RX-8 again. But for the starting area, like the Cima, it's actually like fairly competent once upgraded. Like even more so than I would have expected. Now considering the 8.6s and the S30 aren't viable, now I don't know if they're not viable because they were just never completed, or if they just wouldn't have been like playable, competitive enough. So you could say that with 4v86, but the early game really would have been a problem. See, the Cima is like doing okay. I mean, it's really hurting in stock form. I guess later on in the game, when you start seeing like Supras that are actually upgraded, and R33, no, the only GTR of that era that isn't in the game, I mentioned. R32 are, which is okay, the R34s are insanely quick. And that might give me some trouble. Oh, got a team leader going on. And a really lovely Aristo. That thing looks sweet. Like it's just simple, just the right amount of flair. It's kind of walking me, but it's an Aristo for you. Messed up, and I couldn't capitalize on my cornering advantage. Oh, roadworks. Almost got me fucked up. Oh, but this one you're not getting away. But yeah, right kit really like makes that car look nice. Because when you take like a stock GS 300, like the 4 headlights, make it look like the alien from Lilo and Stitch. Like it's kind of iffy in a sense. But with the right kit, it just looks the business, man. All business, as we were saying. But I still kind of prefer the earlier model Aristo. Even though it looks more bland, in a sense. Well, you know what? I think that's gonna about do it. Still Speedy Professor. 56 races won. Day 9. Complete. 2 bosses out of 3 of the stars. Done. And almost half an hour of video. Cool Energy defeated. If we check the rival list, family business, everyone that's left is at the PA. We have a couple guys on the C1 for Twister, but that's the last team. And if it works like the other two, if I just do family business, we should be able to just race Platinum Prince out of the PA straight up, which would be pretty good for us. So I'm making the tactical decision to leave it here, because if I'd continued, I would have probably defeated Team Twister in like 2 races, and then have a tired car, and then Platinum Prince comes out. You know, risky business. So I'll be seeing you very, very soon for Platinum Prince, hopefully, as the Cima survives another night. Going on longer than I would have believed, actually. Because I tried this a long time ago, back when Raj made his run, so like years and years ago. And yeah, I was like, damn, that Cima sucks ass, and you know, I barely got any further than he did. But this time around, like 10 days in, we kinda cooking, not gonna lie. So I'll thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with the Cima and with me. And let's hope that our relationship is a long one then. Put my vintage Xbox 5 arcade, no, Xbox 360 arcade model controller down. And I'll save the game, actually. And actually say bye-bye for now.